And in order for R32 to expand into the market, we feel we need a range. You need a range of equipment in order to get out there and change splits to R32. For feedback, customers and users alike, they've given us really good feedback on R32. They like the idea, they like what it gives them. People are on board with it. So today at Meet, we've got our LN unit. This is our first rack or M series range, available in 2.5 to 6 kilowatt, available in 4 colours. It's a rich coloured unit, very, very good to look at. It's very, very feature driven. So it's got things like built-in Wi-Fi adapters. It's got a 3D IC sensor, which picks up body heat, and from that you can get it to switch the unit off, so it acts a bit like a PIR sensor. SERs above 10, all A triple plus rated for the smaller models. Great, but again, it's a small impact model in that M series range. What we've also got is Mr. Slim. So we've got Mr. Slim available in 3.5 to 14 kilowatts. Again, that's on display today. So when you look at that Mr. Slim range, we'll have a cassette, 3.5 to 14 kilowatts, ducted units, 3.5 to 14 kilowatts, a wall mounted, 3.5 to 10 kilowatts, and ceiling suspended, 5 to 14 kilowatts. So everything we did in our 410A power inverter range, we will repeat in R32. Therefore, that gives clients and end users and contractors alike a choice of the equipment they decide they're going to put in. In terms of the actual units itself, it is a power inverter range, so it sits at the top end of our energy efficiency and features. Available in single phase and 3-phase models, so the 10, 12.5 and 14 kilowatt are available in single and 3-phase. It carries our replace technology as standard, so if you've got an old R22, an old R407C, or even an old R410A system, you can leave the pipes in situ as long as they meet the requirements for pressure tests, take the old outdoor away, take the old indoor unit away, and do replace technology by installing a new R32 model. We can twin and triple split these systems, so exactly how we could with our Mr. Slim, so if you want twin and triples. And another benefit for R32 and power inverter Mr. Slim is we get full rated heating capacity down to -3, which is again ideal for the UK environment. So what are some of the benefits? Well, first of all, benefit number 1 is familiarity. No one likes change, because that brings issues to building estates or building programs. You know, if you change dimensions, weights, look, feel, control, that gives somebody a challenge. So take somewhere like a McDonald's restaurant, very similar in design. You start to change dimensions, weights and size of things, they've got to redesign their job. So the current Mr. Slim that we're selling, the R410A models and the R32 are exactly the same size, shape, weight and control. So it remains the same. That, for us, will help when people want to transition away from R410A and into R32. That should make that transition relatively straightforward. As I touched on, longer pipe runs. So 3.5 to 5 kilowatt on R32 remains exactly as R410A, a 50-metre pipe run. However, the 6 and 7.1 kilowatt models goes to 55, so it's a 5-metre increase. But the biggest jump of all is the 10, the 12.5 and 14 kilowatt. We go away from the 75-metre pipe run we've currently got with the power inverter R410A, we now get a 100-metre pipe run for those models. And that includes, apologies, a 30-metre lift. I believe that makes this model one of the longest pipe runs available on the market as we speak. And then we've got the price. A big hurdle when we swap equipment to the market, because price becomes a key factor. We want people to move to R32 as quick as possible. So what we've decided is when the Power Inverter R32 range comes out, it will be exactly the same price as the R410A Power Inverter that we will run alongside it. So there is no price premium to pay for the benefit of that low GWP refrigerant, the longer pipe runs, the energy efficiency gains, and everything else you've seen with R32. The price remains exactly as the same as R410A. So we believe that's, again, another hurdle we've got over before we even start. Finally, we've got the contractors and users. So many of our contractors are already on board. They've given great feedback on the R32 range that we're going to sell. It doesn't pose a great challenge to them. Many are already working with A3 refrigerants anyway, so they're well aware of the F-gas regulations and what they have to do. We've done a BSP survey. 60 to 70% have already stated they are ready. Out of that, 30% are already geared up. They've already got the tools for R32. 40% of them are preparing now to buy the tools and equipment required to install R32. We've also spoken to many end users, and they also see the benefit of having R32 equipment on their estate, the energy efficiency it gives them, and the low GWP refrigerant and carbon emissions that will reduce on their estate. Okay?